everybody home, but it is what it is, you know.
Now you know who your real heroes are, man. What do they say? You never want to meet your heroes.
You just get let down.
So yeah, dude. I mean, I'm not. Like I said, I texted somebody when they told me about this, and I was like, you know what? I'm all elite, bro. I'm all elite. I'm going in. Diego's all elite, bro.
Damn.
Especially because some of my buddies already wrestle for All Elite Wrestling, so I don't really care about WWE at this point anymore.
Jumping, huh? You're jumping it.
They signed me up, bro. They signed up Ruth Behavior to All Elite.
That's crazy.
So yeah, it just sucks, and especially because of the whole bragging thing, it just made it worse, and it looks super terrible. And if you guys want to support all the wrestlers that were let go, I know they have this thing. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Pro Wrestling Tees. They have merch for all the wrestlers that are currently that were let go. So yeah, if you guys have money, I mean, I know the checks already went out. So if you guys have money.
On blast.
I heard some landlords already checked some tenants on if they got the stimulus checks, which is totally illegal, but we won't get into that.
Oh, my landlord has. So.
Oh yeah, they every day if I have mine.
Oh wow, that sucks. But yeah, another passing. Howard Finkel passed away. For those that don't know who Howard Finkel was, he was the announcer with back in the early 80s and late 90s and early 2000s. The most iconic, I would say, announcers of all time. You know, especially when he mentioned the new or you know, and me, it hits home because I've always wanted to be a pro wrestler, and the fact that like I specifically wanted to go to WWE just so he could announce my name at least once, and then have it
pretty
recorded.
iconic,
yeah. And I was like, I remember me and my friend were just like, dude, let's just hit him up on Twitter and tell him if we could just pay him something and like announce our names, you know. And it just sucks. It just sucks that, you know, his passing. It wasn't through the COVID-19. It was just passing.
Old age. Yeah. Natural causes.
So shout out to Howard Finkel and
the Fink.
Yeah. So that's all the news I wanted to touch on today.
That's good, man.
Nice. Who's next?
I'm gonna go next.
Or you can go, Vic.
There was let's see. There was only one thing. James already touched on the Venom thing, and then the One Punch Man thing. I'm looking forward to. But
you've watched One Punch Man, right?
I've only watched like the first 2 episodes of One Punch Man. I haven't watched the whole thing. It's fucking pretty bonkers, and I'm gonna be like, I hope the actual the live action is like cheeky, like slapstick. I hope it's like kind of like left field, kind of like stupid, you know, like kind of funny. Because I mean, it's
kind of fits that like anime comic, like
yeah, dude, kind of like Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah, exactly.
In the vein of that would be really awesome. Or Journey to the West, but I thought it was pretty off. The first two episodes were pretty nuts, but I'm looking forward to that. And then just one other thing that caught my attention. There was actually, I haven't even seen the Hunger Games. Have you guys seen the Hunger Games? I haven't seen any of them.
No, I have not seen them.
I've seen the first 2.
I've seen them all, bro. Seen them all.
Okay, for sure. Well, then this news is for you, Diego. I read that there's going to be a prequel in development for the Hunger Games. It's called The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. So it's currently in development. I don't know what that actually means as opposed to what's happening with COVID. I don't know if they're filming or what's happening, but I read that it's currently, quote unquote, in development for a prequel to the Hunger Games.
So, prequel to the Hunger Games.
Yeah.
That usually, when they say that, that means that they're probably writing it.
They're all at a table. Or they're probably doing what we're doing now, just talking about it.
She's basically in like the first stages of development.
So I would really be falling behind. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, well, me too. I haven't seen any of them, so we could probably watch them together.
Make more of them.
There.
I got a date. What?
Hot date. That hot date.
Yeah, and then that's it, man. I only had 3 items for news, so
Cool.
that's it.
Cool. I guess it's my turn. I got a few pieces of news. Mortal Kombat director, the new reboot Mortal Kombat, that's getting directed by James. Is it
Wan?
James? Yeah, Wan, right? That did.
Yeah.
They finished wrapping it up, but according to fucking COVID-19, that shit's getting delayed, just like everything fucking else, dude. That sucks. Because, like, imagine how many movies were going to come out in 2020 that are not going to come out now.
Yeah.
Dude, hundreds probably.
Oh, dude. It fucking blows. That it just keeps stacking up.
It's probably a lot of post stuff that they have to do, like audio, stuff like that.
It gives them time to like polish everything now, though.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
Yeah.
and then like movies getting like pushed back. My other news is AMC. This might have been news already for everyone, but AMC might go bankrupt.
Yeah, that's crazy.
People might not even be able to see movies anymore unless they like fucking project
Held out.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I know a couple of states were pushing to reopen, which is the dumbest idea ever. But
Yeah, dude.
and essentially that means movie theaters will be opening up as well. But a lot of I know who was it?
Is there?
AMC and Regal actually put out that they, or not AMC, but one of the theaters in one of the states that might be opening up. They said they probably aren't going to open up at all until maybe late June or July, because they have to rehire people, retrain them, and teach them the new protocol.
Load? Dang, that sucks.
Yeah, so
that's harsh.
I wonder if when all that opens again, if it's going to be a requirement to wear your mask. I wonder what the future.
Dude,
I wonder what the future holds for that.
Have you gone like out like to a store with those masks on? I'm in there for 5 minutes.
We did that today, Vic.
Yeah, we did that today, dude. We went to the liquor store and shit. And fucking
It's so hot. I can't wear that out for a 2-hour-long movie.
Yeah, so I can only imagine that's what the movie theater's thinking too. That people are not going to want to sit through a fucking Irishman type movie where it's almost 3 hours with the fucking mask.
It might change the way. It might change the way they do movies from now on. They might make them shorter, so more people can be in a movie theater longer, or not as long.
Like a little fucking.
It's definitely going to change the way people live and just be out in public from now on. There's going to be so many different inventions.
Now imagine this giant fuck.
I know.
Yeah, you walk into a Walmart and you sneeze. People are like, "What's going on? He's got it."
Y'all seen the robots in the fucking Walmart, dude? Y'all seen that? That's not news, but I'm just saying.
Robots can't get COVID, dude. There's the robots out there.
Right?
Amazon, dude.
Fucking
Going into the Matrix already.
Everyone just plug in.
We passed 2019. Blade Runner here, dude. The first Blade Runner.
Yeah.
We there, dude.
We're a little behind.
And then another piece of news I have is the fucking Tom and Jerry director, dude. This hits me hard. Sean Dyke. I don't know how to say his name. Or Ditch.
Sean.
Is it Sean? It's with the C, though, right?
Oh.
Would they say Sean?
I'm not. Then I don't know.
It's probably Sean, dude. But the director has died, and they still haven't. They don't know how he died. They just know that he was 95, and then he passed away in his bed. Dude. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
that sucks.
That like Tom and Jerry was like the staple for like my childhood, dude.
Oh yeah.
That shit with the music and freaking how it did everything. How like it showed relationships, everything in that, dude. Like to me, as like a little kid. Like when like the fucking cats being all smooth, you know what I mean? Like that shit's cool as hell.
That's true. Damn, that sucks, man. I read that on Instagram too. I saw a post of that. He passed away.
And then I guess besides the Carnage thing that James already said, dude. That's all I have for my news.
Wes.
All right.
Now.
I got 3 pieces. I'll start with Warner Brothers have decided to pull their new SCOOB movie, obviously based on the popular Scooby-Doo franchise, from its theater slate of May 15th, and they will now make it digitally available on that date. I think it's $19.99 to rent, and then $25 to buy it.
Jesus.
I know, I mean, it seems expensive, but I think that's they're trying to break even with what
Trying to recoup some of the money they're losing.
Yeah, that's why. Because they did the same thing with The Invisible Man and The Hunt. Those were $20 to rent, but it's almost as if you're paying like a movie ticket to essentially rent this, but to watch it in your home, essentially. So
multiple times that too, like not that bad.
I mean, it makes sense, but for anybody who's interested in that film, SCOOB, it's going to be available digitally.
I saw that, and it was an all CGI movie, so I feel like they're charging so much because they want to make back, like you said, the money for that for that movie. So
right,
I get it, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Piggybacking off of what James said about Venom, Let There Be Carnage, he didn't say that the film was supposed to come out, I believe, this October, and it's been delayed until June 25th, 2021. So not even this summer, next summer. Which
go to that fucking, like I was saying, like so many movies are getting on point, but now they're really all getting pushed back. Like it really bums me out.
It sucks if, like, with Oscars, with Golden Globes, like all that stuff, all those award ceremonies, like the Spirit Awards and stuff like that. Like, what's going to happen with that?
Those things aren't going to exist for at least for the next year.
Imagine how many things are going to have to rebuild from this year.
How are they supposed to serve popcorn at the movie theaters?
Ooh, that's
just
true.
Just to see
self-serve popcorn.
Just pour like a little lever into a bucket.
Exit now or something like.
They're just going to have to get rid of all the food in general and then just boost up the tickets and say you can bring your own food for the safety of everybody,
Dang, that's true. That could be an idea.
Probably.
But knowing those fools, they probably wouldn't care. So they'll have a concession stand.
They would just use their hands anyways, so
yeah.
Savages.
Also, in related news to Venom, the Spider-Man 3 that we were supposed to get, which was supposed to be coming out the summer of 2021. Now there's speculation that that's going to be kind of pushed back because it's too close to the new date of Venom. So it's like a
they don't want to
snowballing effect.
They don't want
to.
Gotcha.
They probably Cliff and all this other stuff,
It's all related.
Yeah, want to wait like a few years or something.
I did have a question though. Is there like a set date? I don't know if there's a set date of when everybody can go back to normal, like our quote unquote, like the movie industry can actually let people. Is there like a set date, or do they just are day to day and they just keep on pushing it back?
I think it just keeps getting pushed back. They'll get to like a few weeks before the date is up, and then I guess they have a meeting or something with health officials, and then decide if it's safe or not, and then they push it back another month.
It would be interesting to figure out which movie date is pushed back the furthest, because as of now, it's probably the Venom date, right, in 2021.
Actually, I think it's one of the DC movies.
A lot of them are in 2020.
Okay.
A lot of DC movies are going to 2022.
Oh shit!
Shazam and Flash are going to
2023.
Oh, they're going to 2022.
Are they?
Oh shit!
Yeah. The latest is the last one is supposed to be Shazam in April of 22.
And what was the release